Hello everyone, Semi-Handy Family Man back again. Well, today we're in the bathroom and we got a toilet here that's got that just consistently leaking into the bowl problem. You can just hear it leaking all the time. Every once in a while it'll fill the tank back up a little bit from the, so it's just basically a continuous water leak. We're going to take this back part of the toilet off here. It's really old. Well, I don't know how old. No, I wouldn't say really. It's pretty old though. Probably 20 some odd years. Anyway, it's got the old float type system. It's got the blue valve there that is supposed to seat over the thing and seal that. Well, that blue valve that flops down and is held down by pressure. It's not quite sealing all the way. I tried to clean around it. Sometimes you have a little bit of buildup on it that it makes a little gap in the seal or whatever. Either way, I've tried several times. I think it's just a matter of I just need to replace this. So today I'm going to be replacing all of the components, I think, with this Fluidmaster. It's an all-in-one toilet repair kit. Make your toilet like new. That's what we need. Can't waste water. Water's expensive. So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing today. So first things first. Over here. You got the water shut-off valve there on the side of the toilet. It's hard to get the camera in there, but we're going to go ahead and shut that off. Sorry, moving you around a lot here. Just got a laptop, so it makes it more difficult to record this stuff. We're going to go ahead and shut the water off. Most things should have a valve or... Okay. And a little bit of water drip down there, so clean that up and we'll get this dead fly here too while we're at it. Okay, so that should be shut off. Now we're going to flush the toilet so that water's on there. It's not refilling back up. You see that blue float thing that, yeah, it just wasn't clamping down all the way, not stopping it. So we're going to drain this tank completely. I'm going to go ahead and just keep holding that up till most of that drains out. I'm holding the lever up right now. I don't know if you can see that. So with my hand right here, a little hand, but it's very difficult to hold this laptop while I'm doing this. Okay, so got most of the water out of there, but we want pretty much all the water out of there. So I'm gonna go fetch a sponge real quick, and I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, back with the sponge. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna take the sponge and sponge out the water here in this part of the toilet. Actually, I'm gonna unscrew some of this here. Yes, you can see what I'm doing there. I'm gonna unscrew this part here. I think all this is gonna get replaced, so take this off. I don't know if we need to unscrew that or if I'm doing it righty-tighty, lefty-loosey here. This piece comes off in here. Yeah, I don't know if stuff had like just built up around there or if it's just so old that it wasn't quite making a seal. This looks pretty old, so throw that in the garbage. I'm not sure if this has one of those or not. I think, yes it does. Looks like it does, so I'll take this off too. Put it up here just in case. And we'll unscrew this float thing. It's kind of in the way. La la la. La la la. Okay. Unscrewed the float thing. Garbage there. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and get the water out of the sponge. Got that stuff out of the way. And here we go. Oh boy, I have to probably clean the toilet after this, but that's alright. Okay. Soaking it up with the sponge. Alright. And you could probably use towel, paper towel, whatever. Yeah, but sponge seems to be working pretty good here. Okay. You know what? We probably don't need to see all this. I'm going to sponge the rest of this water out and we'll be back. Alright, got that all sponged out. Pretty much gone. So we're going to unhook the tank from the water line here. Probably a good idea to have a towel under there just in case. So I got a towel. Oh, watch water's in that line there. And hand tightened. Try to let you see here. Just unscrewing that. Go ahead and put a towel around it. Alright. Okay, yep. A little bit of water came out. It's all good. A little bit of water in the line there. That's okay. We have a towel there. So we're good. Okay, so that's disconnected. Now, don't even know if I can get you in there. But, oh man, this laptop's just too big. Underneath on the side, right here. Like a bolt. Yeah, you can see it there. Holding the toilet, the back part of the toilet, to the underside of the toilet there. So trying to get you under there so you can see. Took the liberty of grabbing a socket wrench. Almost up there. So we're going to go ahead and just unscrew this. Alright. Loosen that up and then to where we can get it with our finger, please. Please, yes, okay. So, undoing this one. Okay. Okay, got that. And then we will do the same with the other side here. Let's see if I can get you in there. General idea, but what the heck. Okay. So it's this one here. Seems like this one was already semi-loose, so I think we can get her. Just keep unscrewing it. And there we go. Okie doke. Now, I believe we've gotten that to where now remove it. The whole thing, I hope. Balance here without making it fall. Alright. I think we can lift this thing out of here now. Yeah, we can. And we did. Okay, it's a little bit heavy. got this thing. And so we got the parts in there. Let's see here. I think we can unscrew this bottom part. This part here. Has a screw part in the back, I'll show you that. And then this part here, I think we have to unscrew this too. I gotta unscrew these 2 bolts. You see them in there? Unscrew those 2 bolts in there. And then I'll show you what the back of that looks like. There we go. So this, we gotta unscrew this to get that one long part out. And then this part here, this should all come away. So I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew this. Got some channel locks here. And alright. That came off pretty easy. Okay, and then so that should allow us to get this one out. There we go. Nice. Throw that in the garbage. And which leaves this. And I can't remember if this is screwed in or what, so let's take a look at that. It is. Oh, this is just a seal for the bottom of the toilet. Throw that away. And yeah, it looks like this is screwed up in there pretty large. Might have to get the bigger. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get the bigger channel locks. Hold on one moment. Okay, we're back. Got some bigger channel locks here. So let's see if we can't. Hey, you know what? Let's get these things out of the way first. I think if I get them out of the way, it'll help. That's not as I thought it was going to be. Sometimes when these things have been here a while, you think really going to have to reef down on this thing, but no, it wasn't too bad. A little bit of rust there. Even this toilet was probably ready for a replacement. Some of the stuff's starting to rust a little bit. Some of the gaskets looking a little iffy. I think I'm actually going to clean this toilet, just the bottom around the inside, stuff like that. After I get this stuff out real quick. Don't really get an opportunity to clean it. Sometimes it's hard to actually clean it when all the parts are in there and stuff like that. So I'm going to take this bolt out from the inside here. See the gasket and all that in there. Just throw that away. I hope, because I'm pretty sure we got these. At least a nice mark there. Lee. Just unscrew that one real quick. Got it. And take that out. There we go. Yeah. Some killer face paints or something. Man, that's pretty legit. Just barely even touched it. At any rate. This thing is not really cooperating. I can't really get a good bite on it. Hold on a second here. Alright. Yeah, it's just slipping off. Alright. I think the harder I pinch, like the mate. There we go. Nice. Nicely done. Okay. Starting to get that now. Sweet. make sure you have a, if it's got this thing on the bottom, make sure you have a good sized pair of channel locks, because yeah, no joke. The other one that's decent size, just was not cutting it. Okay, so unscrew this. Okay, throw that away, and then that allows us to, man, better clean this up, or the wife is not going to be happy. Some rust and stuff looks like. Hope it doesn't. Goodness, that's messy. Okay. Okay, so flip this around for you guys so you can see that part there. Now we should just be able to kind of pull that out. And it's got a little seal around it and stuff like that. Yeah, it's looking kind of iffy. So there we go. Now we got the whole tank off. I'm going to go ahead and go clean this. Just take an opportunity, take out the outside, hose it off. And after I do that, we'll be back, okay? Alright everyone, I'm back. Took a little bit of time. Cleaned up around the hole there too, with it and the two screw hole places. And then cleaned off our tank. Went outside, took a green pad to it. I'm just trying to scrub all around it. Inside, outside, bottom, top. You know, you don't really get a really good chance that often to clean that thing that well like that. So we took the opportunity. Did that now. So here's our parts kit. I'm hoping it'll have everything that we took out of there. Hopefully. So let's just see what we got going on here. Let's bring you down to our level. And sorry for all the movement here. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. So these are parts like that. Okay. I'm going to open this thing up. Hopefully it'll have all similar ones to what we just had took out of our toilets. Okay. So it does says, oh, does it say, I don't know if it says everything, but at any rate, that looks like it's got the float, part where it screws in. Not sure what that is. Got all the gaskets, a couple of the big bolts. Cool. Okay, cool. Got this part, which is one, and you got the flush handle. Got the little water thing that goes from one thing to the other, I think. Very technical terms here, water thing. So here's our instructions. It gives us a little nomenclature, everything there. So tells us all the stuff, blah blah blah. I'm thinking this should be pretty straightforward. Water level, overflow thing. Does it tell me I need to cut this pipe or what? Remove old part. Old part's cool. Did that. That was easy. Remove tank. Turn off water. Use pencil mark water line. Level the tank wall. Unhook flap tank. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Remove tank pull from gas cylinder. Okay. Loosen. Okay. Preparing the flush valve for installation. So top of the overflow pipe A. Right here. Let's see that little picture there. Maybe. Hopefully. Anyway, top of the overflow pipe A. What's this? Must be cut 1 inch below the bottom of the tank. Okay, I can do that. This is remove the tank to bowl gasket. Remove tank to bowl gasket and flush valve lock nut. First insert flush valve tank into hole. Okay. Mark flush valve 1 inch below bottom of the tank lever hole. Okay. Remove flush valve and cut overflow pipe at specified mark. Okay. Kind of get that. So they want us to cut this. Put this into a specific level where it's below the hole of the the handle level, which is obvious. We don't want to overflow out the hole in the handle because I don't think that's usually not sealed for it to make it watertight. So, okay, cool. So the top of the overflow pipe must be 1 inch below the bottom of tank lever. Maybe that's what lever hole. Okay, so seems pretty straightforward. I don't know if we really need to look into that a whole lot. We'll go ahead and, man, I'm not sure how I'm gonna get you to be able to see this, but we're gonna give it a shot here. Yes, B. Let's get this tank here. It's a little bit heavy. Alright, let's put a towel under it. With my foot. Okay. And then I guess we're going here. Are we supposed to put the tank top on there first or what? Here, let's see. I'm not sure how they want me to do this. Prepare a flush valve before flush valve to ensure overflow pipe and take water set correctly. Okay. Water level sits at below top of overflow pipe. Fluidmaster removes 1/2 inch. Code compliance helps protect your home and drinking water supply. Okay. Installing flush valve, rubber gasket, lock nut. Oh. Wow. It did give me a lock nut, right? Okay, here's this part. Is this the lock nut? We got another one. Thinking we should have. Hoping that this lock nut is up here, goes on here like this. This seals the deal back on the other side. Open this, because I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll see. Installing flush valve, so they're saying, okay, I don't know if you guys need to read all this with me, or rubber gasket there, lock nut, okay, there's a tank. Then the toilet tank to gasket, okay, so this is basically what we're going to do here. Okay, so we're going to put this thing, it's difficult to see what I'm doing. Confined spaces here. Okay. I think we can best be served by putting this back up on the toilet first and doing all that other stuff later. So there we go. They want me to cut this later though, so definitely want to put that in there to see where we're at, and it almost seems like we have to have it on top there to see, or somehow. Hold on a second. Stepping on something here. Okay. So we can't really stick this in there to see how it's going to be without actually having this off the ground here a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna get a couple little blocks to put the toilet up on, so I don't have to put it on the toilet there. We'll be right back. 1 second. Alright, everyone. Kind of got to where you can see in here a little bit. So we want this stem of this, what are they calling it? The flush valve stem of this to be 1 inch below the lever hole. So there's that. So 1 inch below that, just kind of guesstimating roughly about here. So just take that out. So it's at about 1 inch off there, roughly. Got this pipe cutter thing here, so hopefully this pipe won't be all lame and not work. So it's about. See if I remember how to use this thing here. Let me just rotate this around here. Usually it doesn't have a big thing on there. This pipe isn't that solid like some PVC. You can just, seems like you just cut right through it, but just gonna keep rotating it here. Close. Come on. Oh, sorry, I can't really see that. I'm trying to cut it like flush here. Not really the professional with these things. A lot of these pipes, they're not that solid. I'd say good enough. Okay. So we cut off a little bit of that. We'll put it back in here, make sure it's about an inch still from the. So I got my thing up on a couple 4x4 there, so I can put stuff in there without it hitting the floor underneath, right? Okay, so here we are. There's the level of this here. See, it's right about here. And this is about an inch below, which says it wants. Seems like it's kind of hard to see. I'm trying to get a real good angle, but I think that's about right. Okay. So, supposed to do that. Now, let's see. Top of the overflow. Okay, must an inch below the tank. Okay, remove tank, basket valve, flush valve, lock up, insert without flush valve into tank hole. Okay, I did that. That's why I put it up on the 4x4s there. And that says remove flush valve and cut overflow pipe at specified mark. Okay, I did that. Now it says water level C is set below top of overflow pipe. Yeah, so here's like the water level right here. So it's below the top of the overflow pipe. And it's about a ½ inch, so we can adjust that accordingly. But we might bring it up a little bit. Anyway, installing the flush valve. So insert flush valve into tank hole. Okay, I did that. That would be this here. And in a tank hole, position overflow pipe toward back of the tank. Do not cover bolt holes of tank. Well, that's probably a good idea. Don't cover the bolt holes of the tank, right? That's probably smart. Let's see here. Maybe go something like that. It says towards the back. I wonder why towards the back. The way it's positioned, it almost seems flat things gotta. Oh, what is going on here? This thing's gotta hook onto it, to the lever somehow, right? So we want to easily. Towards the back, so I'm thinking something like this. I'm sorry, I had the front. This is the front, this is the back. Okay, good. So probably something like that. Now it says holding flush valve in place. Lock thread large plastic lock nut under threads. Hand tighten lock nut. Then use large adjustable pliers to go 1/2 turn beyond hand tight. Okay, so we got this thing here. We got the lock nut here. It says hand tighten, so make sure. So it's got the gasket here. It says hand tighten that down. This on the bottom side. Alright. Make sure this isn't underneath there when you tighten it down, so there's nothing in the way there. Then can't really see this. Take this, go underneath the tank, and hand tighten it, like it says. So I'm screwing it in right now. Even you're just gonna have to take my word for it. Alright. Okay, so it says this is hand tighten lock nut, and then use large adjustable pliers to go 1/2 turn beyond hand tighten. Hand tighten it first. use the right hand. A little bit better angle. Yeah, okay, that's about all I can tighten it. Then we're going to go ahead and tighten it 1/2 turn more with some large pliers. So that's tightening it righty tighty. 1/2 turn more. So we'll go ahead and go about like a 1/4 turn, I think. Okay. So that seems like pretty tight. Don't want to over tighten it, says so. Usually when it says something like that, you want to take that kind of serious. So, all right. Then it says place tank to bowl gasket on bottom of flush valve lock nut. Gasket should cover the lock nut. So that's this part. Place this over the lock nut. Oh, yeah, you can see that. Okay, cool. Push it down over that, I guess. Okay, so it covers all that, looks like. It's flush with the bottom of the tank there. Right. And it's nice and seated there. Now it says, okay, if you have a Gerber or Kohler two-piece toilet, I recommend use a different type of bowl gasket. I don't know what that kind of toilet we have, but we're not going to worry about that. Alright, so it says place tank to bowl gasket on bottom of flush. Okay. Number 4, installing bolts. Place 1 rubber washer on each tank bolt. Okay, so we got this bag of stuff here. We got the tank bolts here. Bolt head, a rubber washer, la la la. Okay, just kind of screwing that up there because it's pretty tight. But I don't know if kind of pulling and kind of screwing at the same time. There we go. Okie doke. And 1. So that was 2 of them, so we'll go ahead and do that one too. Okay, you probably don't need to see us. We'll be back. Okay, we're back. Finally, threaded them both on there. So they want us to take these and shove them through the holes here in the bottom of the tank. So there we go. 1. And there's the other one. Okay. Should be good there. Okay. So then after that they want us to put a metal washer on the bottom of that. And a metal washer on the bottom of that. And then it said we want to use there's 2 sizes of hex nuts here. One is thicker, one is thinner. They said they wanted the thinner ones to go on next. So that's a little bit quicker than the gasket there. So do the gasket on the inside, this here. Just trying to get that centered, I think. Okay. And then this one here. Alright, so a little bit of the gasket was on there, so making that one a little bit tougher, but try to center that So then we got yes, metal washer, hex nut, then the rubber washer. Okay, so then this is going to go on top of the toilet over here. Doesn't say how tight to do those. Hold on. Place one rubber washer to place each tank bolt through the bottom hole of tank. Force reinforced connection under tank. Place metal washers on thin hex nuts and hand tighten to tighten. Caution: the thin metal hex nut should not touch the toilet tank bowl porcelain. If touching, stop and remove nuts and washers. Set tank on the bowl. Okay, so this says hand tighten. Really? That's it? I don't know if I like just the hand tightening there. Seems like it should be a little bit. Not the right one anyway. Like it should be a little bit more than just hand tightened. I'm gonna go a little bit overboard here. Get another tool here. I'm gonna tighten this a little bit more than hand tight. I'm gonna go like a quarter turn or roughly there. Half a turn there. Okay. Because yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah. So I'm doing that. Didn't say to, but it says set. It says for reinforced connection, use tank, under tank, metal washer, thin hex nuts, and hand tighten. Okay, I did a little bit more than hand tighten. So set tank on top of bowl, place rubber washers, metal washers, hex nuts on each bowl under toilet bowl. Okay, tighten hex nuts evenly until tank is snug and does not rock. Okay, so these things, we're going to set this thing up on the toilet, then put these under. Some extra rubber washers, looks like. Oh, unless I'm missing something here. Going back over the directions. No. Looks like they give us a couple extra rubber washers, or I don't know. At any rate, so put these over here for now. So put the tank up on the thing. Put these on underneath the, so it's locking this to this to the bottom part of the toilet. Then put these on. Not sure what that does. It probably just protects the tank from. Okay. And then, yeah, seat these on there. Okay, so here it goes. Put the tank up on there. Let's see if we can get a good, decent picture of this for you guys. I'm going to lift the tank and put it over there on the toilet. I can't really see from here. Alright. So we're going to seat it in the holes here. Back of the tank facing the wall here. And here we go. Wait, this thing's a little bit heavy. Try and seat it in there nicely. Can't really see what we're doing. I don't know if we were on there or we missed it completely. Missed it completely. Okay. I think we're in there on that side. We're in over here on this side. Looking under here. I guess that's a level as it's gonna get. Okay. And it says put the gaskets down here. I'll just show you one side of this thing. gasket up on there, and then the washer, and then the hex nut. So, with that, washer, I can pick it up off the floor. Washer, wait. So then washer, and then, well, hex nut. So I'll put them together like that, and since the greatest of angles here, I'm trying. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to screw that in. But I believe a tip when you're doing that is tighten one, tighten the other. You want to kind of uniformly tighten them a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. You don't want to just tighten one all the way like this and then tighten this one down too, because then it's going to probably lopside it. So do the washer, or the rubber gasket, the washer, and the hex nut. Rubber gasket, washer, hex nut, and then like kind of tighten them simultaneously, or a little bit here, a little bit over here, until you start getting, and then to get the tank seated down on top of that, kind of uniform. So that's what we're going to do. You don't need to watch that. I'm just telling you what I'm going to do, and we'll be back. Alright everyone, so we're back. Got that fitted on there pretty snug. And now we got this part here. We're going to go ahead and install that. It says we want to use these parts right here. So the first thing we want to do is take them out package. Okay. Technical difficulties here. Okay. Alright, and then it says go ahead and take this, take the washer, and put it on flat side up, obviously. Put it on the bottom of this here. So, there we go. I don't know, I kind of like to just thread them on there sometimes. I don't know if you just push it over the threads, if it messes up or not. So there, it's just kind of seated on there like that. Gasket's in there, and then it says to go ahead and put it in the toilet there. Put it up, hopefully so you can see here. Alrighty. Maybe you can see. So I'm gonna put this over here, put it in the hole there, and it's seated in there. Then what does it say to do? Go ahead and position fill valve and tank do not fully install. Okay. Set top of fill valve 3 inches above overflow pipe. So the top of the fill valve 3 inches above overflow pipe. Pretty high. So it'd have to be like up here, I would think. It's longer than my pipe. What's going on here? Okay, I'm not understanding. It's 3 inches above the top of fill valve, 3 inches above fill valve height adjustment if necessary. Do not move lock ring. Increase height, twist lower shank counterclockwise. Decrease height, twist lower shank clockwise. So apparently this thing will extend here. So it says do not move the lock ring. Increase the height, I guess, or you turn it. Okay, I guess I'm increasing the height here. Okay, 3 inches above that. So apparently the top of this wants to be 3 inches above that. It's going to put it right near the top of my toilet here. And this comes level. Okay. So I'm just eyeballing this. Okay. So I'm gonna say that's probably that's about as high up as I can get, and my fingers are about an inch wide at the knuckle, so you know, it's about 3 inches. So I'm just gonna say that's good. So I had to just screw this out. So don't move the lock ring. So I just had to screw this out clockwise to make it go down, make it longer. Okay, that's what they want to do. I guess they got their reasons, right? Okay. So then it says, set valve 3 inch above fill valve at high adjustment if necessary. Do not move lock ring. Please twist lower tank counterclockwise. Okay. Decrease height. Okay, maybe whatever. You'll figure it out if you need to do it. Critical level mark must be positioned above top of lower flow pipe required by universal plumbing. Okay, where's the critical level mark? Where's the critical level mark? Not really sure. Critical level. Okay, this right here. So apparently, you can see it. Critical level mark is this red line right here. So that must be above the overflow. Probably because otherwise toilet water backs up into your thing or something like that. I don't know. But just eyeballing it, it looks like we're pretty good. Perhaps I should get a level though, just to make sure. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We got a level here. Just want to make sure that we're good. Okay. And yes. Just going by the level there, we are about 1/4 of an inch, maybe 3/8 of an inch lower. So we're good. Critical level mark or whatever, that's required by universal plumbing codes. Probably so toilet water doesn't get into your tap water. So I don't know, who knows. At any rate, install a new fill valve, place fill valve in tank, line fill valve nipple to face overflow pipe. Alright, press down on shank from inside while tightening lock nut. Hand tight knowing, do not over tighten. The over tight may crack fill valve or cause tank causing flooding. Okay, attach one end of fill tube. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and hand tighten that down with this. It says as we push down here a little bit, go ahead and hand tighten from the underside here. So okay, we are going to do that. I'll also get this going. Okay, so pushing down a little bit. Okay, hand tightened. Nothing crazy tight. Could have probably torqued it down, just use my left hand, so. Should be golden there. Alright. Then it says, attach end of fill tube B to refill clip A. Where's refill clip A? Okay, this refill clip A right here. This is attach one end of refill tube B. It doesn't matter. Attach one end of it to refill clip A. So I'm guessing we just push it in there. I'm guessing we move this down, push one end in. Alright, so just kind of pushing that in there. Move that down. So, there we go. So we push that down. We'll do this little clip thing to hold it in, I guess. Not that I think it's going anywhere, but okay. And the other end goes over here to the back of, let's see, hand tighten, attach one to refill tube B Okay, refill clip A. Seems like I should have done that before I put that in, but place clip on right side of overflow pipe. Right side, okay. Gotta put this, there's a little nipple here on this side, gotta put the other end of this pipe on here. Which is why I'm saying, why didn't it say to do that before I tighten that down? Okay, there's no way I'm getting that in there without probably boogering stuff up, so I'm gonna untighten this, pull it out, put that clip on there like it should have said to do. There's no way. Gotta do some decent, and there's just no way you can get your hand and stuff in there, so that's kind of silly of them to say that. So they should have said, hey, do this first, then put the thing in there. Then you can install this to that. That was pretty easy, having to position my hand and stuff like that. Now I can just put this back in there and tighten it back down. And that's way easier than what they wanted me to do. Couldn't even get your hand in there to even put that thing in there, really. Okay, once again, I'm just going to hand tighten it. And we are using our left hand, so it's not as tight as it normally could be, probably. There, okay. Done with that. Now it says place clip on right side of overflow pipe. Okay, so I guess it goes like so. Let's see here. Okay. What is this? Alright, I guess. Okay. That's in there like that. Okay, now it says place clip. Attach other end of tube nipple. Okay. Squeeze. Okay, slide in the tube. Placing refill tube down overflow pipe may cause significant water waste. Okay. It's not down. Okay. Installing lever chain flapper. Okay, this should be easy. Sorry if you can't really see 100% in there. Hold on, to drink some coffee here. Not having. I'm trying to give you the best angle I can here, but with using a laptop, it's not the greatest. Okay. Anyway, installing this piece right here. I'm thinking probably something comes on down here. Thing to do here. Install lever. Okay, if lever tank is bent, see picture. Proceed next step. If lever is not bent, then proceed step B. Okay, it's not bent, I don't think so. New lever will need to be bent like the lever. Okay, well, it is. Hold on. Push lever through tank lever hole. Hold on a minute. One side of this has to go on one side, right? So, okay, push lever through it, slide tank lever lock nut onto lever on the flat side one. Okay, so gotta take this off, I guess. Okay, then we slide this through here. Okay, like that. I gotcha. Then we bring this back. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, how in the world am I supposed to get that off of there? Okay, and then looks like it's just a matter of, let's see, probably just a hand tighten, but we'll see. Tighten lock nut in direction shown clockwise, and over tighten. Lock nut is reverse thread. Yeah, this thread is backwards from how they're supposed to be. Okay, so we tighten that on there. Now, Attach clip of the chain link to tank lever directly above the flapper. Leave ½ inch of slack in the chain. Okay, so sorry you can't really see this, but taking the chain here. I got it attached on here. Good night. Let's see here. What in the world? Okay, so they got this attached in there pretty good. We should. What am I missing here? Like it seems like I should be able to just pull this chain out and let us work with it. What is going on here? Seems like, you know, one of those Chinese puzzle things that you see, like, where they got, like, the horseshoe and chain and all. That's what we got going on here. What is going on here? Like, it seems like I should be able to slip this off, but it's being held up. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna be back. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Got it. A little bit frustrating. I'm not even sure what was going on there, but okay, so then we just hook this over this here. I believe. There we go. And leave a ½ inch of slack, so that should do that. It drops back down. It's looking pretty groovy. By the way, there's a little cardboard gasket on the underside of the rubber flapper here. Definitely want to remove that. It's not going to seal your toilet, otherwise it's going to keep leaking. So, now, let's see, it says adjust performance high point. Turn rubber portion of flapper left or right to adjust performance level. Clockwise for greater flush volume, counterclockwise for lower flush volume. Oh, I see. So we can turn this thing for greater or lesser volume. I don't know. Let's do I guess we'll do it like about a 4. Not really sure how that does it, but whatever. Apparently it does something. Okay, attach water supply connector. So here comes a moment of truth here. Moment of truth. We shall see if this fills up with water. We'll check for leaks underneath. And okay, so we reconnect the water supply line. You need me to show you that? I don't know. You probably can't, but why not? Okay. All right. Up under here. Oh, I mean, probably my arm's in the way anyway. Alright. So I'm just going to kind of hand tighten this, I think. Okay. I don't think we need to over tighten that. Then we're going to go ahead and turn the water back on here. Okay, so we turn the water back on. Water is coming up the tank here. Alright, I guess we could turn it on a little bit more than that. There we go. So the water's coming up pretty quick. Hopefully it will stop. There we go. Hopefully it'll come up. The float will come up. As you see, just let it keep running there. Checking for leaks under here. I'm not seeing any, which is good. Not feeling any, not seeing any. Cool. None around the gasket looks like. No, I'm not seeing any over here. Okay. So as it comes up, you raise the float. Waiting. This is very exciting. And turn off the water a little bit. It's pretty much max. No. Here it comes. Should be raising the float, hopefully. Waiting, watching. There we go, the float is moving. It is, now it's raising. Kind of. It is not moving. I'm stuck on the tank, is it? No, I kept away from the tank. Okay, now it's slowly coming up. Alright. And stopped. That seems to be about it here, folks. Oh, let's flush the toilet here. Stuff in there that's not really going down. Alright. The gasket was our problem last time, it wasn't stopping, so I think now it's doing pretty good. Shaking this out here. Oh, you're gonna have to clean this toilet after doing all that stuff on top of it. Main thing is we want it to not be leaking. Looking for bubbles or anything. And want to prevent the water from dripping constantly, and just, I don't know what that was doing to our water bill, but wasn't doing it any good, that's for sure. Very exciting. We will check one more time for leaks. Flashlight, or do not see any signs of moisture. That's good. Okay. I don't hear the constant annoying, miserable sound of water, which is great. So, I think we're going to call that a wrap. Turn it back on there. Should go, I hope. Hopefully not on top of it. Well, we appear to be good. Alrighty, everyone. Sorry for the length of this video. But that's how it's done from start to finish. And thanks for watching. And that was the Fluidmaster Perfector Max all-in-one toilet repair kit. And it was a pretty easy install. Probably could have done it without the instructions, but just to make sure, I wanted to make sure I did it right. Anyway, thanks for watching, Semi-Handy Family Man. We'll be back with more videos when I got a chance. Have a great day. Like, subscribe if this was helpful, and yeah, have a great day out there, everyone. Okay, bye.